Hello and welcome back to This Time. Here we are towards the end of September. In fact, Kylie Minogue's album Tension is coming out. I'm going to go to my CD store, try and buy it tomorrow, and try and enjoy it on my 4-hour road trip I'll be taking this weekend coming up. There's been a few trends this last month in music that I've been observing. Mostly Tinashe's new album. There's been a few wicked songs that she's released that I've really enjoyed. Also, Nicki Minaj's song Last Time I Saw You resonated with me very much. But what inspired me today, impulsively off the cuff, was Troye Sivan's new video, Got Me Started. I've seen a few Troye Sivan songs. I kind of give him attention because A, he's Australian, B, he's a gay man, and it's different. It's new to finally have a culture that can support a young gay man authentically doing pop. So that's really cool. I heard about him through a Dutch friend. He's told me about this artist that he really liked, and he's Australian. So that's how I got onto Troye Sivan. I saw his video for Bloom. I saw his song that he did with Ariana Grande. And I also watched his last video. Therefore, I saw today his new video Got Me Started. I clearly recognized this famous sample in the song, which I think is really cleverly done. And I watched through the video, and the first half of the video I wasn't like 100% sure how I felt about it, but I was intrigued. I really liked how it was set somewhere in Asia. I really feel as an Australian there is that Asia connection that we have that maybe other parts of Anglo-Saxon or call it Western countries don't have that same proximity, just due to our location and our population as well of cultural influences. So I really love the Asian touch. It's something that also resonates with me. I wasn't too taken upon his like sequined numbers, but as the video goes on, I was just really impressed with this cleverness, contrast, the dance move. I love how the tension builds, and I really love the creativity of this style in terms of a popular or a pop artist or a mainstream artist. From what I believe or what I perceive, he's done something rather clever and creative. The elements that he's drawn together and the style he's created is different. I'm talking in terms of the choreography here, how he mixes a lot of things. I thought it was really cool how it all comes together to the scene where he's running. And it's not like he's running perfectly like an athlete, but just the way he's running really conveys the intensity of the feeling and the emotion. And also when he's linked up to ropes as like a rock climber, and then there's obviously a stunt double that's catapulted up this building. The magnificence and the enormity of that scene is a wonderful way to convey feelings of being in love. And I reached back to my Dutch friends and I was like, Troye Sivan's got a new song out. It's a song for people that if you're in love or you want to feel that love or you've been in love, it's one of those songs that you could really just float on. So therefore it really deserves a commendation from myself. I really wanted to give a shout out. I loved it. I like how Troye is kind of a pioneer as a gay pop artist. I like even more so that he is Australian. I can identify with the onsen scene, Asian onsen scene. I don't know if it was in Japan, but I can resonate with that. I even like the way he kind of gave his little nod when he said cheers. It just felt very Australian, Australian mannerisms. Yeah, I really like how Troye Sivan is being authentic, and he doesn't seem like a troubled artist that's, exercising their demons through their art. He seems pretty balanced, and I think there's a space for that too. That really also ties in with Tinashe. I've been really loving her latest tracks, and Needs, and Talk to Me Nice. There's some excellent lines in those songs, Talk to Me Nice and Needs. And the rhythm of is just gorgeous. Watched a bit of her promo as well, and she's another artist that seems very altogether and chilled, uncomplicated. And it made me wonder, without that struggle and that exorcism through art, is there a place for that art to really speak to someone, or is it really just pleasant and enjoyable? And that's kind of a deeper philosophical question, actually. I don't know, because I'm thinking like Troye Sivan and Tinashe, they seem chilled, got it together, and their music is pleasant and enjoyable. Whereas, but like if I look at Iggy and Jay Nima, you know you can tell that they've had a struggle at some point in their lives. They've had to hustle, get by, make it work, and make something of themselves, and that struggle and that purification process through the expression of art is, I guess, more apparent for people that have a lot to carry on their shoulders, and maybe it's much more subtle when those demons, so to speak, are less apparent or less heavy than um, the most hardest hit. I feel like artists with lighter demons are more enjoyable. Do they speak to me as much? Maybe not. And will tie it in again with Nicki Minaj's song "Last Time I Saw You." I, like everybody, her song when it came out, "Moment for Life." I think we all just, that song spoke to us all, and I think that is a perennial classic. That is like share belief to me. That is going to be there for the ages. And I've heard her in many collabs that I've really enjoyed and thought were really clever. "Last Time You Saw Me" is really beautiful, and it's what makes it more beautiful is when a bad girl, so to speak, or an angry artist does something soft and sweet and tender and nostalgic. It's really beautiful. And this kind of a, if I was to call it a trend of bad girls being going soft when rappers do ballads, I really felt that with Princess Nokia earlier in the year. She released her EP slash album, and she had that amazing song called "Closure," one of my favorite songs, a really kind of simple rock song. Yeah, when artists are crossing genres or expanding their genre, they're always going to bring their personality into the other genre, and they are more than just their genre. So I'm just loving when rappers are dipping their toes in other genres, because it's really beautiful and they really have a lot to say, and a way to really touch the listener. So yeah, very much appreciative of "Thank You" by Princess Nokia, "Last Time I Saw You" by Nicki Minaj, Needs, "Talk to Me Nice" by Tinashe, and as well a very pleasant bop that I want on my playlist, Troye Sivan's "Got Me Started." And also, since I'm on here, fingers crossed that Tension delivers tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this musical update. See you in the next video.